So in this particular video we will discuss about algebraic expressions and identities. Algebraic expressions and identities. Okay, so this is of class 8th level. Okay, so we need to understand what is an algebraic expression or simply an expression. So let's say 4x plus 3 is an expression. Now an expression contains a constant which is 4 and 3 in this case, and a variable which is x in this case, in this expression. Okay, so there can be different expressions like 2x plus 3 or 7xy plus 9. So all these are algebraic expressions. Now when we consider the equation 4x plus 3, there can be different values that can be assigned to x. Okay, x can take any value. X can be 1, 0, minus 5 by 2, plus 19 by 4, 98, 7, 6, minus 3, anything. So in an algebraic expression, the variables can take any value. Okay, so we will use a number line in order to find the value of an expression. This is simply for demonstration purposes. You will understand it in a second. So let's say we have a number line OZ. Okay, let's say we have to find the value of the expression 4x plus 3. Okay, so let us suppose that OX, x is the value of this x in 4x plus 3. X is the value of x on the number line. On the number line, let us assume that x is the value of x, small x. Capital X is the value of small x on the number line. So because it has been multiplied 4x, so let's just suppose this is one unit, this is the second unit, this is the third unit, this is the fourth unit. So this is going to be 4x. Now plus 3. So the value of the algebraic equation is going to be this point denoted by P. So P is going to be the value of the expression 4x plus 3. So no matter what is the value of x, it will always be 3 units greater than the value of 4x. Okay, so this is simple. Now we will discuss about the terms, factors and coefficients of an algebraic expression. So let us first discuss terms. Okay, so let us take this expression 4x plus 3. So this is made up of two terms, 4x and 3. These are the two terms of these expressions. Okay, now 4x has two factors, 4 and x are factors of the first term, and 3 is the factor of the second term. Alright, so let us consider another expression like 15xy minus 7z. Okay, So this is another algebraic expression. So 15x and y are factors of the first term, and 7 and z minus 7 and z are factors of the second term. Okay, the numerical part or the number part is called the coefficient of the first term. Like 15 is the coefficient, 15 is the coefficient of the first term, and 7 minus 7 is the coefficient of the second term. Okay. So now we will discuss about monomials. Now, what is a monomial? An algebraic expression having only one term is called a monomial. Okay, so let's say x 3x square minus 7xy plus abc, or 3 minus 3 xyz. So these are examples of a monomial. Okay, x minus x 3x square, these are examples of a monomial. So what is a monomial? They have only one term. Okay, so let's talk about binomials now. Binomials. So binomials have two terms, like 7 plus 4y. So these are two terms. X square plus 4ab. So this has two terms. Okay, so this is a binomial. So you can form any number of binomials like ABC minus XYZ. So this is also a binomial. A square, B square, C square minus 13x square, Y square. So this is also a binomial. Now we will go to trinomials. Trinomials are expressions having three terms. Okay, so x plus y plus z, because there are three separate terms. 3xy plus 14yz plus 3zx. So this is a trinomial. Okay, what is a polynomial? A polynomial has one or more terms. Okay, so every algebraic expression discussed above is a polynomial as well, where x 3x square, x plus 4y, or if we take, let's say, x plus y plus z plus 14a, so this is also a polynomial. Okay, so this is fairly easy. So now we will discuss about like terms. Like terms. So what are like terms? So any algebraic expression having the same powers of x, y, z, a, b, c, d, anything, are like terms. Okay, so let's say 7x and minus 9x. So these are like terms. Okay, let's say 5x square and minus 13x square. So these are like terms because the powers of x is the same here. Okay, let's say 5xy and 7yx. So although the position of y has been changed, but these expressions are similar because xy is same, the variable part is same, and their powers is same. So expressions having their variable parts same and their powers same are like terms. Okay, and here in this example 7x and 5xy, these are unlike terms because their variables are different and their powers are variables are different here. 7x minus and 7x and 5x square are again unlike terms because their powers are different of x. Okay, so like terms and unlike terms are simple. We will move on to the next topic, which is addition of an algebraic expression. Okay, so addition of an algebraic expression. So let us suppose we have been given two expressions. Okay, 10x square minus 5x plus 4 and 10x minus 9. So we have to add these two expressions. Okay, so the best way is to write the first expression on the first row. Okay, and then write the second expression in the second row with powers of x below the power of x same in the first expression. Okay, so 10x will come below minus 5x, so plus 10x minus 9. Here there is an addition sign, so there is no problem. Okay, it is a straightforward addition. Okay, so 10x square plus 5x minus 5 is going to be your answer. Okay, now if we are asked to subtract the same thing, okay, so this is how it is going to be. Write the first expression on the first row and write the second expression. Here there is a negative sign, so you can incorporate it while you are bringing it down. So plus 10x will become minus 10x, minus 9 is going to become plus 9, and then 10x square minus 15x plus 13 is going to be your answer. Alright, so we can do certain examples on the basis of this. So I will show you a little. It is an easy example. It's the coefficients are different, the variables are a little bit tricky, so I'll solve that one. So let's say it is 5xy plus 7yz minus 2zx, 3yx plus 8zx minus 3y and minus 4xz plus 5x minus 3xy. So you have been given three expressions here. Okay, you have been given three expressions here to add. Okay, so we will write the first equation on the first row. Okay, so let us bring it here. 5xy plus 7yz minus 2zx. So the second expression because 3yx, so xy is going to come here, so 3yx. Now the second expression is 8zx, so we will take 8zx here, the plus 8zx minus 3y. So we can see that minus 3y and there is no term of y in the first expression, so minus 3y will come outside this thing. Okay, outside, there will be nothing above minus 3y. Okay, and now we will take the third expression. Okay, so minus 4xz, so minus 4xz. Okay, then the second is plus 5x, there is no term of x in the above two expressions, and minus 3xy, so minus 3xy, we will add it. Okay, so this should be clear. So this cancels, 5xy plus 7yz plus 8 plus 2zx minus 3y plus 5x is going to be the answer. You can solve for negative, means you can subtract the second equation from the first equation, and then you can subtract the third equation from the residual equation. That will be the best way to solve this in case you are asked to subtract these equations. Okay, subtract the second equation from the first one, sorry, second expression from the first expression, and then subtract the third expression from the residual expression. Okay, you will get the answer. That is simple, nothing extremely complex. Okay, so we will be moving on. So the next topic in this particular discussion is multiplication of different algebraic expressions. Okay, so multiplication of algebraic expressions. Okay, so let us draw a star pattern in order to understand things better. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. So here we can see there are 3 rows and 5 columns, so it will be 3 into 5, so it will be 3 into 5. Okay, so it will be 3 into 5. Okay, so let us suppose we add another row. So now it is 4 into 5. Okay, now here we know the number of rows and columns. Okay, so we can easily do it by 3 into 5 or 4 into 5. Alright, let us suppose that we do not know the number of rows and columns. They have been expressed in form of variables. Okay, so let's say 1 2 3 4 5 dot 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 x dot 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 x x. Okay, so what we have been given is y and x. So there are x number of rows and y number of columns, so the multiplication will become x into y. Now you have been given that 2 rows have been reduced from this above pattern, so now 2 rows have been removed and 3 columns have been removed. Okay, so because 2 rows have been removed and 3 columns have been removed, now the new expression will become x minus 2 into y minus 3. Okay, so this is going to be the answer this time around. Okay, so this is how the multiplication of algebraic expressions will work. So this is simple. So now there are a lot of questions that can be discussed on the basis of this, which we will be doing next. So let us suppose the question is area of a rectangle is length is equal to A, breadth is equal to B. Okay, length is equal to A, breadth is equal to B. Find the area. So area is going to be A into B, or length into breadth. That's the formula. Now it has been said that length is reduced by 2 units, breadth is reduced by 3 units. Find the new area. So area is going to be A minus 2 b minus 3. Okay, this is going to be the answer. Okay, the same thing can be questioned as, suppose you buy 12 bananas for X rupees. Now the price goes up by 2 rupees for each banana. What is the new cost to buy 12 bananas? So price is equal to 12 into x plus 2. Okay, this is going to be the answer. All right, so now we will be moving on to the next topic, which is going to be multiplication of a monomial, a multiplication of two monomials. Okay, multiplying monomials. Okay, so x is a monomial because it has only one term. 3y is a monomial, it has only one term. So x into 3y. So this is x into 3 into y, which is 3xy or 3yx, as you like. Okay, so this is simple. We will go with another one which looks a little complex but is easy. So let's say it is 3xy into 4zx. So let's say these are the two monomials that needs to be multiplied. Okay, that need to be multiplied. Okay, so 3 into 4 is equal to 12. X into x becomes x square and yz. So this is going to be the answer. Okay, so you can practice a few questions based on this. This will be simple and easy. Okay, so using similar concepts, we can multiply three monomials as well. So let us do it with a question only. So let's say the question is, so length, breadth and height of a rectangle has been given and there are three monomials. Okay, so let's say that is ax, 3by and 10cz. Okay, so for the next one, let's say it is mn square, m square p square n. Okay, and for the third case it is, let's say a square 3a cube. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to find the volume of the rectangle. So volume is length into breadth into height. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to multiply the all three in the first case. So this is ax into 3by into 10cz. So we will get 30 abc xyz. Okay, this is going to be our answer. Volume 1, let us say this is volume 1. So volume 2, so mn square into m square p into p square n, so which is m cube n cube p cube. Okay, so for the third one you can do it yourself, that should be simple enough. I'm going to leave it to you for an exercise. Okay, so now we will move on to the next topic, So questions based on these will be simple, and the above discussion should be good enough to understand any concepts and solve any questions. Okay. So then comes multiplication of a monomial and a binomial. So multiply monomial with binomial. So this is going to be, let's say, the 4x into 3y plus 7. So this is the monomial, 4x is a monomial, and we have to multiply it with a binomial by this. Okay. So 4x into 3y, so when we will plus 4x into 7, this is going to be 12xy plus 28x is going to be the answer. Okay, so this is how multiplication of monomial is done with a binomial. Okay, the questions based on this will be simple and you can practice it yourself. A simple multiplication. So here I will also discuss monomial and a trinomial multiplication. So let's say it is A is the first expression, and the second expression is A square plus 3B square plus, let's say, 17. Okay, so multiply these two. So A into A square plus 3B square plus 17, A cube, 2 plus 1, 3AB square plus 17A. Okay, so this is a trinomial. Okay, so now you will be asked few questions on the basis of this, on the above discussion. So we will discuss a couple of questions. Okay, so let's say expand. This is the question. So 3y 2y minus 7 minus 3y minus 4. So we have to expand this. So this is a multiplication, 6y square minus 21y is minus 3y plus 12. So 6y square minus 24y plus 12. So this is going to be the multiplication equation. Okay, expanding it. So these are going to be the simple questions like this. Okay. Now again question will be, let's say 3pq p minus q and 2pq p plus q. Now subtract these two. So 3p square q minus 3pq square minus 2p square q minus 2pq square. Okay, so the answer will be p square q minus 5pq square. Okay. So this should be simple enough. There's nothing so difficult in this. So note that we are subtracting the second expression with the first expression. Okay, so this is the answer. So moving on to the next topic, you will be asked to multiply two binomials. Okay, so let's see that. So let's say the first binomial is A plus 3B and the second binomial is 4A plus 9B. So you will be asked to multiply these two. Okay, so let's see this. So A into 4A plus 9B plus 3B into 4A plus 9B, 4A square plus 9AB plus 12AB plus 27B square. This is 4a square plus 21ab plus 27b square. So this is going to be the answer. Okay, so there is nothing difficult in this. You will be asked simple questions on the basis of this and you can do it. Let's say we have been given a question like multiply x minus 4 and 2x plus 3. So x into 2x plus 3 minus 4 2x plus 3, 2x square plus 3x minus 8x minus 12. Okay, so 2x square minus 5x minus 12. This is going to be the answer. Okay, so you can practice a few questions on the basis of this. There is not going to be a lot of difficulty with this. Okay, so we will take another question which is going to demonstrate multiplication of a binomial and a trinomial. So let's say this is the question: a plus b into 2a minus 3b plus c. Okay, this is the question. So we will expand this one. So a into 2a minus 3b plus c plus b into 2a minus 3b plus c. 2a square minus 3ab plus ac plus 2ab minus 3b square plus bc. So a square is single, ab and ab can be clubbed here, minus ab plus ac plus bc minus 3b square. This is going to be your expansion of this. Okay, this is pretty simple. So then the questions based on this will be simple. You can practice a few of them. So now we will be moving on to the next topic, which is an identity. Okay, so identity. Okay, so what is an identity? So identity is an, so let us consider something here.